Hey everybody, welcome back to Hayes Tech. We have another ROM for you today. This one here is crDroid, and it is in Android 9.0 or Pie. This is one of my favorite ROMs of all time. I'm sure you guys follow me. You kind of get an idea what ROMs I like and what I don't like. And without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at this awesome ROM. As always, remember to like, share, and subscribe. You hit that notification icon to get a notification of my videos as soon as they're released. That way you don't miss any of them. Hey guys, I'm Dave Hayes, and this is Hayes Tech and ROM Reviews. We're going to go over crDroid. Android version 9.0. This is for the Nexus 6. I just installed it. It has booted up for the very first time. The device has now sat for about, I'm going to say, about 10 minutes or so. And I'm just going to bring you guys along for the ride while I go ahead and set this up. I do have bars up top. I didn't see LTE come up. But we're going to see if this is one of the very few Pie ROMs for the Nexus 6 that actually work with Verizon. So what do you say we go ahead and get into this? Alright, I took my Google information and let's see. And that's it, guys. That is what you're going to be welcomed with whenever you boot this ROM up for the very first time. Swipe up. These are the gaps. The gaps package I chose was Mind the Gaps. That's the name of the gaps package. It's called Mind the Gaps. As you can see, Audio FX is in there. It does come with its own browser. I love the camera. It does beat out the older versions of Google Camera, in my opinion. What else? It has a file browser. Have a message. I'll bet I do. And a phone app. That's about it. So let's go ahead and go into settings. I know this is what I want to see. I'm going to shut my Wi-Fi off. And it's showing 3G right off the bat. I didn't have to do anything to it. Test. And send. See? Not sent. Trying again. It's going to try again. And this is what I have with all the other ROMs. It just doesn't want to send. I don't get 3G. If I try to make a phone call, I'll show you. I'll try to call her. Mobile network not available. Alright, I went ahead and swapped out my SIM card, put it in my working phone, and I went ahead and turned Wi-Fi on. Just so you guys can see, we're going to go into the About phone. So this is the Nexus 6. You can see my SIM status is not available. I already went over that with you guys. This is Android version 9.0. We just tap that several times. It'll just keep changing colors, and then eventually go to the website. That's your Easter egg. You can see this is crDroid version 5.2, Android security patch March 5th, 2019. Of course, the vendor security patch is October 1st, 2017. I am running the supplied kernel on this. You guys can see the build date is March 14th, and there is the build number right there. So we'll go into System, and right here's developer options. Quickly, I want to run down through here. I do want the advanced restart, but you notice it is ticked on by default. I want to make sure that my Android debugging and debugging notify is already ticked on by default. I want to run down to drawing and see where that's at. Remember, guys, I'm bringing you along for the ride. I haven't set anything up yet, so this is my first boot. Notice under the animation, Windows animation scale is at 1. I'm going to go ahead and shut all of these off. They're all set to 1. I know this device can handle it. I'd rather it be all shut off. It really makes the device really stand out, and it gets really fast, quick. Now, under the display cutout, even though this is a Nexus 6, I could put a cutout on here if I wanted. I'm actually glad they put that in there. I think it's pretty cool, you know, on their part for doing that. And I know you guys want to see the crDroid settings, so we're going to go right into that right now. First up is going to be your status bar icons. This is where you can pick and choose what you want to show on your status bar. You do have clock style, right, left, center, and then hidden. I am going to go ahead and move it to the center because I like my center clock. Clock and date customizations is going to allow, let's see, yeah, auto hide. You have your clock seconds if you want it, AM, PM. I'm going to go normal, date, normal. Then you have your date position, style, and date format. Network traffic monitor. Now, if you would like to see your data coming in and going out, go ahead and tick that on. Right now it's disabled. You can go ahead and turn that on if you want. Do you want to show your super user icon, you know, old style signal icon? We could go with that. You could run with the 4G icon if you wanted. Right now it's set up, well, it's showing 3G for me, so, and that doesn't even work. Roaming indicator, Bluetooth battery status. You have your Volt icon if you want to turn that on. Right there it is. If you guys have Volt and you have that capability, there you go. Battery style, right now I have it set up on circle. They have dotted circle and your text and hidden, and then of course the icon. And my battery is running low. I'm going to have to plug it in. Up next is going to be your battery percentage. Inside the icon, next to the icon, or hide it. I like it next to the icon. They do have battery bar up next. Again, you can turn it on here. There's your thickness, alignment if you want it top, bottom, you know, right there, center, mirrored, reverse, whatever. I like it regular. This is my preference. Blend colors if you want. I don't like to blend colors. I actually like just standard. Oh, we can actually change colors on this. Awesome. So my color, I would like, actually we're going to leave it right there. And low battery, I like that actually on orange. So we're going to change that to an orange. And charging color, I want that right there. So I mean that's awesome. On the other ROMs that I reviewed, you couldn't do that. I'm sorry guys, I had to switch my microphone around. I'm gonna have this bottom plate to my Rode microphone wore out as many times as I switch it around. Okay, so where were we? We were on the battery bar. So next up is going to be show logo. Absolutely. If I'm going to run a custom ROM and they have a logo, I'm going to show it. Now you can go ahead and color the logo, and I am going to go with a, you know, like a Bob blue. And this is your logo position, and of course your logo style. You can choose with whatever you want, and I'll slowly go through them quickly for you guys. I just go with the CR logo myself. You know, I might as well show off the custom ROM that you're running, right? And then under that you have tap to sleep, your quick pull down, and then your smart pull down. The quick pull down's off. I like to have that on the right. And that is it for the status bar. Swipe to the right brings up your quick settings. You have your Bluetooth battery style. You can change up your rows and everything for your quick settings here. Titles to display or not display, vibrate on touch. Under miscellaneous, you have your clock, brightness slider, auto brightness to show or not show, and then of course your footer settings. Swipe to the right brings up your lock screen. These are your weather settings. Go ahead and turn it on, and I like Fahrenheit if it allows me to. There we go. You have your music visualizer, media cover art, battery info. I like all that on. Even though I don't use music, I just leave it on. You never know. I might listen to a song or two every once in a while. So under gestures, you have your face unlock. Notice it's grayed out. That's because it is not available for the Nexus 6. So guys, don't ask in the threads, is face unlock working? It doesn't work. We don't have it for the Nexus 6. As a matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, from what I read, the Pixel 3 XL does not have face unlock either. Now, we may get it in the custom ROM, but Google's not giving it to us by default. Okay, but also under gestures, you have tap to sleep. Under miscellaneous, power menu. Yes. Next category over is going to be recent screen, recent style. right now, Quick Step. You could go that, or you could go AOSP. We're going to go Quick Step. If we notice under recents, it's your basic Pie recents. Icon pack, if you guys have any custom icon packs, you can run it on either or. And then of course you have AOSP underneath there. So if we click on AOSP in here, that's going to allow us to have the clear all button and location. So yes, and I want it bottom left. Swipe to the right, it's going to bring up navigation. You have your navigation bar and then Pie settings. Now these are Pie settings over here. So if we enable Pie, let's see, gravity. Oh, it's at the bottom. So I'm going to go left. So if I touch it over here, come on, Pie, come up. There it is. I knew it would come up. And you could change that. You can go theme, you can go dark or light if you want. Leave it automatic. So, come on, where is it? This is why I don't use Pie. But there it is. So, again, you can change the gravity. You can go right, left, or bottom. You know, it's right there. I'm going to go ahead and shut that off so I don't inadvertently hit that. So that's your Pie settings. Under interface, you have your navigation mode. Stock, smart bar, fling. I like smart bar. And then I also want to shut my pulse on. I want to turn my pulse on. I'm not going to get into a lot of that with pulse. You guys have seen my reviews before, so you know what pulse is. Gestures, these are your gestures under your navigation. You can go one-handed mode, carbon gestures, swipe up. Carbon gestures, that's one we want to go over. You have your right gesture disabled, left gesture disabled. I don't do any of these. The only one I do is the down and screenshot. And that's if you use 3 fingers. I'm going to set it up for 3 fingers. A swipe down now should give me a screenshot right there. See? So that's how you can set up Carbon's swipe features and get some, you know, really cool custom features. So I do like that. Let's see, swipe up gestures would be... Okay, I don't use any of those, but I figured I'd show them to you anyways. And then under system gestures, jump to cameras on, lift to check phone is off, and then prevent ringing is off. Yeah, I'm just going to go with the nav bar on, and that way I can at least use my phone. So, you know, and I'm sure I'm probably doing this wrong. You know, if you go stock, and if I shut that off, let me see if I shut that off, there's still nothing there. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that, guys. Buttons are up next. You do have your advanced reboot. This is your power menu. It's got about the same as LOS would have on it, maybe 1 or 2 more features. I'm going to go ahead and turn them all on. Again, guys, I use my power menu. I use my my power menu for pretty much everything. You have your power menu, end call, long press power button for torch. Yes, I like that feature. I usually shut it off 1 to 2 minutes. That way I don't, you know, burn something out or screw my phone up somehow. And then these are your volume settings underneath here. And then if we swipe to the right, that's going to bring up the user interface. You have your ambient display. Animations, again, this is something else I do not use at all, pretty much. But these are your system animations here. Come on. Quite a few. If you guys are into animations, here are your animations for system-wide animations. You have your list view animations here. And toast animations. I do normally run rotate with that, and then underneath the duration is fast, and I like to go linear. Under this, I usually go linear right there. So, scrolling cache is underneath here. Blur is up next. I do love blur. So if a ROM's going to come with blur, I am going to run it. I think blur should be included in every ROM, even stock, but that's just my opinion, guys. And opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. So, expanded desktop, font, nice. This is something, oh, and they give us a ton of fonts, guys. This is awesome. So again, crDroid comes through again, just a ton, I mean a ton of freaking fonts. Let's go with this one here, just looks a little different, so it's applying the font right down. There we go, and that's the font I chose. You guys can choose rounded corners if you want, and then style, this is going to be where you can set up your theme, your system theme. It's right now on automatic. I'm going to go dark. just because dark's my preference. Okay, well, under dark mode, notice how it says deep gray. Now if I click on that, it's going to give me AMOLED black. I use that a lot just because it saves battery. Now you have your notification style. I'm going to go ahead and go with AMOLED black on that as well. And preferences, preference switch style. Let's try OnePlus for the hell of it. And it's going to do a system UI restart on that as well. And then quick settings, tile style. Oh my god, look at the options they give you. Holy cow. I don't know, guys. Let's try ink drop. Let's just see what that is. Let's see if it has to do a system UI, but we're going to go ahead and pull that down. Oh, that's cool. So that's ink drop right there. Okay, so quick setting header style. You have your default gray, light gray, accent based, and transparent. We're going to go ahead and go accent based. And accent color, I never set that. We're going to go up here, we're going to set the accent color to that. And this should be changing here real soon. Yep, there it goes. And we are now changed. I'm not sure if my camera's picking that up or not, but it's changed. So that is it for the theme, or what they call style. So if we swipe to the right, that's going to bring up notifications. Force expanded. Under light brightness settings, you have enabled battery light, notification light, heads up, no thank you, shut that off. Swipe to the right brings up your sound. You have your charging sound, screenshot sounds, volume steps. If you guys want to change that, that's where you do that at. And of course, volume panel. You know, a lot of settings in there. I don't mess with that. Alright, so that's that. If we swipe to the right, that brings up sound. We have charging sound, screenshot sounds, volume step, and volume panel. Swipe to the right, that's miscellaneous. This is going to be everything that's not listed before. It's miscellaneous. Suspended actions. Show CPU info if you want. Media scanner behavior on boot. And then you have your toast icons. And pocket detection. I'm going to go ahead and click on pocket detection because I do like that. About crDroid, I really think that anybody that's running this ROM needs to go to this screen. You need to go down through here, click on each one of these, because this tells you all about the ROM. Who built the ROM, who maintains for what device, what the change logs are, any kind of bugs that may have come up, just general news on crDroid. This is an awesome place to go. Now, I will give them a little plug. I'm going to go to their website. So we'll go ahead and bring up crDroid's official website. There you go, guys. You know, guys, if you use their ROM for your daily driver, I highly recommend that you donate to the cause. Okay, that's it for the custom settings. Now, quickly, I'm going to go through the display and sound and what I normally do. You can change your font size. Sleep, I'm going to change right now because I'm getting sick and tired of my phone shutting off after a couple seconds. Rotation settings, sorry, I bumped the camera. Rotation settings, font size is at default right now. I'm going to go with display first because I might not have to change the font size. Under display size, I usually like to go 1 or 2 bigger. That's actually not bad. Now I'm going to go back and bump up my font size just a bit. For me, it's for my old ass eyes, guys. What can I say? Okay, so that takes care of that. You have your screensaver, tap to wake, all that's there. I don't see advanced. So again, all of the advanced settings, like your theme, stuff like that, they were in the custom settings. My guess is sound's going to be the same way. So if we go under sound, these are your sound settings. Oh, look at that. Link, ring, and notification volumes. Thank you. This is a godsend. I'm telling you right now, I really wish my sim worked in this because, yeah, this would be definitely daily driver stuff here. But these are the rest of your settings. There's nothing really anything obscene or, not, listen to me, obscene. There's nothing really out of the ordinary that I'm seeing in here in those settings there. This is their stock launcher. It does come with the Google cards. If you swipe to the right, left. If you swipe to the left, yeah, okay. I'm getting all messed up here. And since I'm on that dark mode, you guys can see that's what it looks like there. Again. So, it is what it is as far as my colors go. You guys don't have to pick those colors, but Okay, I am taking a video. The wind is blowing really bad, and I think it is in 4K. I almost forget which one I have it set in, but I need to lean against something. There we go. And there's the bush. I'm not going to make a long video. I just wanted you guys to see that it does work. And let's take one in 1080p. Okay, sorry about that, guys. That last one I took was actually 1080p. This one here is in 4K, and the wind is blowing. But it's such a beautiful day outside. It's like 60 degrees. And just wanted to let you guys see. The camera's working. Okay, let's take some pictures now. Well, guys, that's crDroid Pie for the Nexus 6. I think it's an awesome ROM, guys. I think it kicks ass. If they can get that SIM card working, I mean, this is something that I would run all the time. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, and it does help me out a lot. Believe me, a lot. If you're new to the channel, make sure that you subscribe, and guys, hit that notification bell right next to the subscribe button. That way you don't miss any of my videos, because I'm going to be having another giveaway here in a week or two. I've already got something planned. I think it's going to be cool. You guys are going to want to see it. I'm thinking actually having a couple items I might give away, like first prize and second prize. Make sure you subscribe, keep watching, and again, I will see you guys on the next video.